Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we extract the most important nuggets of knowledge and insight from a stack of sources, all custom tailored for you. Imagine a place known globally for cutting edge research and innovation, now, for the first time in over 40 years, welcoming its very first residential development. That's LyndenWoods, located right in the heart of Singapore Science Park. Okay, let's unpack this. Our deep dive today is all about LyndenWoods, a brand new residential project by Capital Land Development that's making serious waves. It's blending high-tech innovation with modern, comfortable living. We've gathered some fascinating insights from various sources to give you the full picture, from its strategic importance to, well, what it's actually like to live there.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here is how LyndenWoods isn't just, building homes. It's a strategic move that could really redefine how industrial parks evolve, maybe even globally. This isn't just another condominium. It's a pivotal piece in Capitaland's grand vision to transform the Singapore Science Park into a vibrant, integrated work-life play ecosystem. Think of it almost as a living laboratory, integrating urban life into these historically purely commercial zones. It's a blueprint other cities facing land scarcity might eventually look to.
A living laboratory.
Hmm?
That's a powerful way to frame it. So let's zero in on where Lindenwood sits, right at the heart of this evolving story. Singapore Science Park, I mean, historically, it's been this major hub for R&D, right? Home to big names like Johnson & Johnson, Dyson, Shopee. But now it's clearly shifting gears. How exactly is Capital Land, as the longtime steward and master planner of this precinct, changing the game with Lindenwoods?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, the Urban Redevelopment Authority, the URA, their master plan, that's Singapore's long-term blueprint for land use and development. It aims to turn Science Park, as part of the Greater One North District, into a truly self-sustaining urban ecosystem. Lindenwoods is the very definition of a first-mover advantage here. It's the first residential launch in this transformation in over 4 decades. So this is Capital Land signaling a clear, bold direction for the area's future, really attracting a new type of resident.
And when we talk location, especially in Singapore, we absolutely have to talk connectivity. And here's where Lindenwoods truly shines based on our sources. We're talking a sheltered walk, maybe 5 to 6 minutes, to Kent Ridge MRT station.
Right, on the Circle Line.
Yeah, directly via the new Genio development. And from there, you're just minutes away from key spots. Buena Vista in 2 minutes, Holland Village 4 minutes, Harbourfront 11, even Orchard and the CBD in about 15 minutes. That's incredibly well connected.
It really is.
And for drivers, quick access to the AYE, the Ayer Rajah Expressway, easy connection to the CBD, Jurong Lake District, and the future Greater Southern Waterfront.
Absolutely. And the immediate amenities, they're already taking shape with Genio. That's the new life sciences and innovation cluster right next door. It's not just a workspace, it also offers great F&B and retail. Din Tai Fung, Fun Toast, Toast Box, Miniso.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so when Genio's fully completed this year, the total working population in Science Park is expected to nearly double. It's going up to about 21,000 from around 12,000 currently. That creates a ready, vibrant ecosystem right on your doorstep.
Wow, nearly double.
Yeah. And that concentrated growth, it definitely raises an important question. How will this burgeoning population impact daily life and, future demand for homes like those at Lindenwoods?
That's a crucial point, the daily impact and future demand. And to really understand that, we need to look at the development's foundation, right? We've painted the big picture of the Science Park's transformation. Now let's dive into Lindenwoods itself. 343 units, 2 elegant 24-story towers. What kind of design philosophy underpins this unique project? What's the vision here?
Well, the design by ADDP architects really emphasizes biophilic principles. The aim is for this seamless fusion of architecture and nature. So you'll find a strong focus on vertical greenery, excellent cross ventilation, lots of daylight. Plus, these communal sky terraces on every floor kind of bringing the outdoors in.
Sky terraces on every floor. Interesting.
Yeah. And the project is slated to achieve BCA Green Mark Platinum certification, so a real commitment to sustainability. And crucially, it's not built with PPVC.
Okay, explain PPVC again for us.
Right, PPVC is prefabricated, pre-finished volumetric construction, basically building with pre-made modules. Because Lindenwoods uses traditional methods, homeowners get more flexibility to, say, knock down walls or tweak layouts later on.
Oh.
That's a real perk if you like to customize your space down the line.
That flexibility sounds like a significant advantage. And what about the facilities? For a 343-unit project, Lindenwoods seems to offer a surprisingly full suite. We're talking a 50-meter infinity lap pool, a separate kids pool, and this unique cascading spa pool inspired by a water curtain cave, Sounds intriguing.
It does.
Plus, a recreational tennis court, and I was quite interested by this, a pickleball court. That's definitely trending.
Indeed, the pickleball court really is a sign of the times, isn't it? And the facilities are actually quite thoughtfully arranged. They maximize both enjoyment and practicality. For instance, the tennis and pickleball courts. They're strategically located along the AYE boundary.
Acting as a buffer.
Exactly, a practical noise buffer for the residential blocks. And for units that do face the AYE directly, the developer has put in acoustic balcony ceilings, double glazed bedroom windows, and manual zip trap blinds to further cut down noise.
Good.
Yeah, aiming for a quieter home environment. There's also a generous 70% parking ratio, including 35 EV charging lots, which is quite forward-looking, pretty essential these days.
So, what does this all mean for you when you're looking at a home here? One detail that jumped out at me, the complete absence of one-bedroom units. Why do you think that's significant for this development?
Well, beyond just the numbers, this deliberate choice, to leave out the one beds,
Yeah.
it signals a commitment to fostering a more stable, community-driven environment. One-bedroom units, they often attract a lot of investors, which can lead to more frequent tenant turnover and sometimes price volatility.
Right, more transient.
Exactly. So by focusing on larger unit types, LyndenWoods' unit mix seems designed to attract more owner-occupiers and long-term investors. This promotes greater pricing stability in future resale cycles. And it could potentially create a unique social fabric, something maybe less common in new, high-density projects built purely for rental yield.
That makes a lot of sense, focusing on building a real community feel. So, LyndenWoods offers units from 635 square foot, 2 bedrooms, up to pretty expansive 1,647 square foot, 4-bedroom premium units. Given that range, what are some standout features that really enhance livability across these different types?
The layouts really seem to prioritize practical living. Even the smaller units benefit from the point block design. That's excellent because it allows for a natural cross-ventilation in bathrooms and kitchens. Honestly, a bit of a rarity in many new builds today.
True.
Many units feature enclosed kitchens, which is something more and more homeowners want if they cook regularly. And that non-PPVC construction we talked about. It means walls can be reconfigured. Imagine combining a study with a living area for more space or creating a bigger master suite. The flexibility is built in.
That's a huge plus.
Definitely. The 4-bedroom premium units even get a private lift lobby, an island kitchen with a wine chiller, and a landscape layout really designed to maximize those views. And throughout, you can expect premium finishes, brands like Miele, Grohe, Dervit.
And speaking of views, our sources confirm you could be enjoying panoramic city views, lush park views, or even apparently breathtaking partial sea views from the higher floors. What an incredible canvas to live on. So for you as a potential investor or homeowner, what's the real value proposition here? Beyond the beautiful homes themselves, what makes LyndenWoods a compelling long-term play, especially in this transforming precinct?
That first mover advantage in a transforming R&D hub like Science Park, it's undeniably significant. It's an opportunity to capitalize on long-term value appreciation, driven by all the ongoing infrastructure growth and institutional demand. We're already seeing strong rental demand from the affluent tenant base nearby NUS and UH, the One North business hubs.
Right, that built-in demand.
Exactly. For example, similar 2-beds in nearby One North Eaton, they're commanding rentals of $5,000 plus monthly, and 4-bedroom units are seeing $8,000 to $10,000, with almost zero rental listings available in the area.
Wow, 0 listings.
It indicates a very, very robust rental market.
Yeah.
Driven by professionals who want to live near where they work or close to these key institutions. And this leads us to a critical point. Given that LyndenWoods is potentially the only residential plot in an area dominated by commercial and research facilities, the scarcity of supply facing this high demand from precinct professionals, it will almost certainly impact prices positively over time.
That really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Literally. How will this unique supply situation affect prices? So let's talk numbers then. Indicative launch prices for LyndenWoods start from around $2,173 per square foot, ranging up to $2,298 post of SF. How does this stack up against other new launches in the broader District 5 area, like, say, Bloomsbury Residences, The Hill at One North, or even older resales like Normanton Park?
Well, LyndenWoods' estimated average launch price, maybe $2,200 to $2,400 PSFF, positions it quite competitively. It even undercuts some newer projects like Bloomsbury Residences, despite LyndenWoods actually being closer to the MRT. However, it's crucial to note, LyndenWoods falls under an older measurement rule, the pre-GFA harmonization framework.
Okay, technical bit, but important.
Yeah, it's a bit technical, but essentially, common spaces like the aircon ledges are included in the official unit size. This can make the total price, the quantum, seem a bit higher per square foot, even if the base off looks attractive. It's just something savvy buyers will need to factor in when comparing properties.
Got it.
From an investment perspective, the smaller two-bedroom and the two-bedroom plus study units, they're generally considered the sweet spot because of their more competitive overall quantum.
That's really helpful context on the pricing, especially the GFA point. Are there any trade-offs, though? Or things potential buyers should genuinely consider when looking at LyndenWoods?
Sure. While the area is rapidly evolving, those immediate heartland amenities like a full-scale supermarket or a proper hawker center, they aren't directly at its doorstep just yet. You'd need a short drive or a quick train ride to One North, Buena Vista, or Holland Village for those kinds of things.
Okay, so convenience for those things is slightly less immediate.
Right. And also for families, it's not within that coveted 1 kilometer radius of any reputable primary schools. That might affect upgraders with young children who prioritize school proximity.
A key factor for many families.
Absolutely. However, you have to balance that with Capital Land's strong track record as a master developer. That provides significant confidence in the long-term vision, and you'd expect future amenities will definitely follow the growth here.
LyndenWoods really does present a unique opportunity then, a blend of nature, innovation, thoughtful design, all set to redefine living in Singapore Science Park. It's definitely a project that speaks to that long-term vision of integrated urban living and how our cities might evolve.
So maybe the final thought for you, the listener. What stands out to you about LyndenWoods' role in shaping Singapore's future urban living? Consider how this new era for Science Park reflects broader trends in how we think about live work-play communities, not just in Singapore, but globally, as urban centers everywhere keep trying to integrate life and work more seamlessly.